Do you think Timothy Batts is guilty of reckless homicide? Today, the Hendersonville father who shot and killed his 11-year-old daughter testified in his own trial as his future now lies in the hands of the jury. Let's get right out to News Channel 5's Matthew Torres, who's been following this trial. Matthew, I know this has really come down to the details, and they've been called back in the courtroom as well. What's going on?
Rory, that's right. We are waiting to hear an update, but so far the judge is asking the jury as far as what they would like to do for the rest of the night: continue deliberation, take a break to eat, or go home and continue this tomorrow morning. Now, as far as this trial, there is no question from prosecutors and defense that this was a horrible accident and that Batts truly loved his daughter. The jury will have to make their decision based on the definition of recklessness. Now, we have just learned that they are planning to go home for the night and continue deliberation tomorrow morning. As far as that word reckless, it is a definition that both sides have interpreted differently.
He is a man that's been beat up long enough. He is a man that's taken 6 shots in the back.
The defense laid out everything on the table, from showing jurors Timothy Batts' gunshot wound 6 years ago to showing the father at his most vulnerable.
I just wanted to just kill myself and just be done with life.
On day 3, Timothy Batts took the stand. He repeated the story of waking up to a noise and grabbing the gun after seeing a shadow he thought was an intruder, only it was Tamia instead.
She jumped out from the side of the wall and say, "Wow!" And you know, as if to scare me, and the gun was in my hand and it just went off. And I realized it was Tamia. I'm like, "Tamia, please tell me you're not hit."
Batts says he didn't expect her to be home so soon. Surveillance video captures Batts rushing her out of the house.
And she was like, Daddy, just tell me this a dream. Daddy, tell me it's a dream. And then I was like, I just kept on telling her, "I'm sorry, Tamia, I'm sorry."
Batts grabbed the gun and put it under the seat of the car. It's a gun his cousin left in a box under the dresser a couple of days before. He admits he had the gun with him all day.
And I know I didn't want to leave the gun on the floor, knowing that my other kids would be getting off the bus soon.
He had it in his hands 5 minutes before Tamia returned home.
He looks back over his shoulder. His mind was somewhere else.
It's the same video in a trial that brings up the question, what is the meaning of reckless?
A gun that he is not supposed to have because he is a convicted felon.
He could not leave the gun at the house. He told you my other kids were coming home. It would have been reckless to leave it there.
And this morning, the judge dropped one of his charges, that is false reporting, after the defense brought up that the indictment said that he initiated that false report, even though the judge, after careful deliberation, determined through testimonies there was no evidence backing that up, but had no option, according to the definition of the law, to drop that charge. Once again, just moments ago, the jury decided that they will continue deliberation tomorrow morning at 9. For now, reporting live in Sumner County tonight, I'm Matthew Torres, News Channel 5.